Hello! So it is time for friggin' part 2 here. Now, I'm gonna be doing this on... Actually, I think I'm gonna do 5 separate maps. So we're gonna do best out of 5, unless the first 3 are totally one-sided. But, yeah, so I was doing a few tests before this, specifically this map, and, you know, figuring, okay, it's a big, wide-open area. You know, Valkyrie AI will figure it out. Didn't quite do that, but we'll see if this goes a little bit different. Had everything restarted. Okay, it's not going fully retarded this time. That's good. So she is flying around, she is sniping, as she is wont to do. Alright. So far, so ranking appropriate. She's supposed to fly in a void. That's kind of the whole deal there. And last time when I was doing, like, the last few tests, I ended up just, you know, doing a part 2 that I ended up erasing because it was ludicrously one-sided. Like, she was just running around on the ground. I mean, I haven't made any tweaks to this AI or anything. She was just... Derp-a-der, I'm gonna run straight into a bazooka because that's what I feel like doing today, and that was it. I mean, there's still a little bit of that. It's FF. The AI's really dumb. But you know what? At least there's a bit of a fairer fight this time. Also, this triple launcher, it always reminds me of this, this rocket launcher from Vigilante 8, if you've ever played that. Looks just like that thing. Oh man, I should make some ACs based off the Vigilante 8 cars. That'd be pretty awesome. I mean, really what this fight comes down to is just ammo. So, I'm gonna just go ahead and avoid, just load it up so it doesn't... That is not what I meant to do at all. Okay. Never mind, my save decided to be screwy. Apparently when I had told it to save, it decided that meant don't save. This is strange. Maybe I just didn't push the button properly. Who knows? No, let's do something a bit more close range this time, I think. First off, make sure it saves properly. But yeah, see if this close rangeness does a little bit better. This is that weird overheating facility from Silent Line. Any little beep boops. I really like that snow map though. Alright. Nice of them to put that little obstacle in the very center here. So I have her stats up, just kind of to see if there's some kind of explanation for how she's behaving. Some of the time, anyway. But I really think that this fight just comes down to, you know, the ammo count. In this version, she only has 36 shots in that rifle. And basically she's winning up till the point that it runs out. Alright, so right now she's just utilizing the movement chip, basically going for long jumps to get out of the way of stuff. And now she's supposed to go raining rockets from the sky. Not doing a hell of a lot of that right now. She kind of lost Yellow Boat there for a sec. Oof. Also, she can't really seem to get a blade off without getting countered. I have no actual explanation as to why Yellow Boat's so friggin' good at countering. Huh. This is a neat little soundtrack to this place. Like, weird, like, techno elevator music. Alright, so that didn't go so hot for her. Let's do this one. Let's see what happens here. This map I don't particularly like, because a lot of times they end up dancing around this little tower in there. so I didn't see any statistical reason behind the fight, so I'll just set it to AP only. Probably what I should have done with Apathy, I probably should have disabled the blade for a couple of her chips. Because realistically, her AI in 3 did something similar. Alright. So far, so going. That was a really weird pillbox there. Not really sure how useful a pillbox is in this universe. And I guess it's pretty cost effective when everybody's using mechs. And when everything's moving around, you kind of need guns to move around. She was, you know, if Valk was a little bit better with her tri-rockets, she's about as accurate as I can set her to be. And I think they put some slight limitations on it just because whenever you're going in for the AI fights or whatever, they don't want there to be an option of, oh, let's make this freakishly accurate, which they can be. I mean, if you set up a tank with like an LX or something, set all their offensive stats all the way up and just tell them to, stay at long range and never miss, they will just pull some absolutely psychic crap and hit them. Alright, that's tragic. Hey, there were a bunch of ties yesterday. I don't know what it is with that map. Alright, let's see what happens if there's more buildings in the way. See if that changes this fight at all. Because yeah, between their particular AIs here, definitely put more work into Valkyrie's AI. Most of Yellow Boat's stuff is just like run forward and attack. That's like her whole brain scheme there. Huh. Found out that... Oh, crap, that's a fast forward button. I was messing around with the buttons here. Very Nexus sounding soundtrack in here. Actually sounds like a remix of Shining. Alright. Valkyrie's in a bad way here. Going in and getting sliced for no reason. And that blade seems to be kind of the tipping point. She runs out of ammo, runs up, gets sliced, and doesn't seem to want to counter this time. What about... For round 5, I think we're gonna have to do that same one as the first fight again. Something about this map made things interesting, I think. I mean, all things considered, this is basically her, or Yellow Boat's AC is pretty much a hard counter to snipers as far as I'm concerned. Usually whenever going and fighting snipers, that's the kind of thing I end up doing anyway. Like one heavy gun, reasonable speed, just as long as you can backpedal and pelt them. Yeah, I don't know why she's so much better at dodging here. That is weird. So far she's dodged at least 3 slashes that I've seen. And they didn't look terribly accidental either. Okay. Yeah. Alright. There we go. She's coming back. So this may be seen as skewing the results a little bit, but I kind of want to see the 3 rounds in this particular arena. I'm not sure what's going on everywhere else. There, go for the slash. What are you doing? Yeah, let's see that again. Beady 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 beady. Oh, beady 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 thing is weirdly catchy. Think of it. I was hearing a lot about refresh rates on the radars. I wonder if that could be having any effect on getting lost in the middle of blading here. Also could at least be partially rocket spread. I really don't know why they tied so many times yesterday, and I kind of wish I'd actually managed to record that fully. I just got interrupted in the middle of it, and ended up just going and tossing the rest. And let's give it a one last round. Yeah, I haven't changed anything on them. I can't actually load up the team. I basically can load them up for tests, but I can't load them up and edit them in any way for some reason. Probably need to make another version that's more apt at dodging. I believe I had her dodge about 70% of the way up there. Could be wrong, but that sounds right. And yeah, this is even more one-sided than before. Alright, well, I mean, I guess that's more or less that. I don't know why that first one turned out so awesome, but it is what it is. There we go. There's that result.